What's up, Picks Parlay family? I don't have a hat on. Still putting chapstick on. Whatever. Still got the seat up, the armrest. What's happening? I can't scoot in. I don't know why my chair's all goofy. I don't know. All kinds of stuff going on. What's happening today? Welcome to the Bet Win Repeat Show. It's Tuesday. It's January 16th. The Lions have still won a playoff game. There's that. We are rolling in the Bet Win Repeat family. Yesterday, I'm gonna let everybody file in and rant for a minute. Yesterday I was just off, man. I think I was down. Let's look at yesterday's picks real quick while we let everybody file in. Yesterday, down 2.96, so 3 units. We'll just call it 3 units. We're down 3 units yesterday. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bets. We went 2 and 6. We just had some regular. We had some hockey stuff that none of our hockey bets cashed. Yeah, well, we had 3 to go into regulation or go into overtime. The overtime bets we took stabs at. The Minnesota game, we took a stab. Minnesota and New York Islanders, nope. Had Josh Allen throw a pick, nope. Had Mason Rudolph throw a pick, yep. Kings and Carolina to go in overtime, that didn't work out. That's, those little ones. Listen, the plus 340, 350. Anywhere from like say 330 to 375, say right in that range. So we're taking stabs at them. St. Louis, Philly going to overtime. That didn't cash either. Had Tampa plus 3. That was easy gets. We'll get into that too. Now that we have NFL, the divisional round is completely set. Minnesota, the only college basketball game we had yesterday, and that did not work. Year to date though, or I should guess month to date. Year to date, month to date, we're up 22 units. We are crushing some stuff. And as far as analytics go, we will do this by league. And we will do the time period. No. Filters. Date range. Duh. Done. Apply filters. Month to date, we had. Okay, so look, we're 1-0 in multi-league parlays. Why? Because the Red Wings and the Lions won on the same goddamn day. We'll get to the Pistons win too, by the way. We'll get there. Stay with me. So 1-0 on that little parlay right there. The NBA, we're 0-1. What are you going to tell you? I hate the round ball. I hate it. Hate the NBA. Hate it. It's the only sport I'm negative in. And I'm only 0-1. So, don't get carried away. College basketball, we are 20-14-1. Off of 45 bets, we are up 4.7 units. College football, we ran through the college playoffs. That's in here, so I don't like to count it, but it is part of the month. The beginning of the year. We're 5-0 there, up 6.3 units. NFL, we are 8-7, up 1.5 units. NHL, we're 10-10, and we're up 7.26 units. Some of the, I'm just, I don't know. I'm not going to say a whole lot of shit because I'm beefing with some people. I'm beefing. I got beef. Where's the beef? Remember that commercial? What was that like? So now a lot of you aren't old enough to remember that. I think wasn't it Wendy's? The old ladies from Wendy's, the fast food place Wendy's. Yeah, they used to do a commercial like in the 80s. Where's the beef? Anyways. So you know what I hate? 10-second rant. I hate when people lose and they become bitches. I've been known to be in a crabby mood. Obviously, when you lose, I got money out. You know, I mean, to each their own. Nobody's bragging here. You won't get that shit out of this side of the table for sure. Okay, nobody. But you don't care if you're a $5 bet or $20 bet. Say that stuff all. We say that all the time, right? I don't care if it's $5 bet, $20 bet, $100 bet, $1,000 bet. Listen, there's no pissing contest here. Nobody cares how big your schlong is. Nobody gives a shit about that. You know. But that being said, some people just, man, bitches when they lose. I get crabby. I mean, listen, you get $1,500. You lose $1,500 in a day. Come talk to me. Come talk to me in a good mood, right? Come talk to me in a good mood. Like, I'm not saying I'm like, you know, I'm the biggest prick ever. Shit, I'm that when I'm up $1,500 a day. I'm an asshole whether I'm up $1,500 or down $1,500. I'm just using $1,500 as whatever number. But I won't say too much because I'll get I won't get in trouble. Y'all think I will. I won't, because everybody else knows it too. I just happen to speak the truth. I speak what's on my mind. That's why people love me. I'm feeling good today. Feeling good. Feeling a lot better than I was. Still got like that lingering cough thing, but I feel good. Feeling good. Feeling positive. Got a lot of shit going on today. Got a lot of college basketball today. A lot. And I'll put it in a quick little banner. We'll start off. Yeah, we'll do that. Oops. What are you guys into? What are you guys into? That sounded so weird. What are you into? We will talk about NFL. I should have typed this up earlier, but I apologize. I was, you know, when the wife feels frisky. I'm just kidding. You know how I know my wife doesn't watch the show? Because of the shit that I say on the show. But whatever. If she only knew. If I only had a brain. Hold on. Almost done. Stetson. I like Stetson. I do. And you know what? I've gotten into college basketball handicapping. Here's let me just give you a little insight. If you're following with me, and by the way, everything I put out is free. Okay, there's no charge, nothing like that. You do to each their own. Fade or follow at your own risk when you're following me. But you ever know, like, I don't know where I was going with that. I don't fucking know. -2.5. All right. Oops. I know where I was going with that. I don't watch a lot of college basketball. Now, listen, if there's a big game on, excuse me. If there's a big game on, yeah, sure. Like, if there's no hockey on, listen, if there's a hockey game on or a college basketball game on, I'm 100% watching the hockey game. I don't give a shit if it's the Ducks and the Blackhawks. I don't give a shit. I don't care. Hell, if I could watch AHL, minor league hockey, I'd watch that before I'd watch college basketball, okay? But let's just scroll this at the bottom. We'll do that because the month-to-date thing is wrong. I'm not fixing that. That's all the that is not. What just happened here? What the fuck? Did it save? My bad. Damn it. Anyways. I don't watch a lot of college basketball. I do the numbers. I do my numbers. You know, if you like them, follow. If you don't. It's not rocket science. I'm not nobody forcing anybody. I'm not asking for no money. I'm not doing shit. You know, it's like fade or follow at your own risk, for real. So it is what it is, kind of thing. NC State minus 1.5. Kansas State plus 1.5. A lot of these are a little iffy, to be honest with you. Some of these I should have probably, would be okay with the money line for plus money, but I still am a little gun shy on some college basketball. I am. I have been all year. I just into this year put my big boy pants on and put a full unit on these bets. So that has, I started handicapping college basketball, and I said, okay, I'm just gonna do like half unit stuff, kind of ease my way into it, right? And then what I did, save. There we go. So then what I did was when I started to have a little success with it, why would you not? You have a little success with it, up your bet. That's what you should be doing. If you're not doing well at a sport and you're handicapping it and it's not great, back your wagers down. Like maybe cut them in half or something like that. You know what I mean? You do something to that nature. And it goes with that. Like me, I've gotten away from this year in NHL. I've gotten away from betting a lot of sides and in playing. I still in play a lot in hockey. I do. None of the numbers that I give you have any, that's not in play. Nothing has to do with in play, right? But I do a lot of if they're going to go to overtime round, the draw. I'm playing the draw, playing the overtime a lot. And like yesterday, I bet those are half unit bets, and I'm about what it was. I forgot. I was like 8-7 or 7-7 or 8-8, 10-10, something like that. I was like right around 500. Put them up 7 units because these bets are plus 350. So I'm like, I'm not really like I'm playing the draw. I don't know how else to say it. And I like it. It's been profitable for me. It has. I went like 4-2 this weekend against the spread in NFL. I was on the Cowboys. Like a dumbass. In hindsight, I don't think anybody saw that coming. I don't know, but I should have been weary of the number. I don't know. I'm not gonna make excuses. It is what it is. I probably, if you give me the opportunity to, and you wipe away that game, I'm probably gonna be on the Cowboys again. I'd probably still make the same bet. You know what I mean? I still like the numbers that way. I mean, they're it's like following the fucking numbers, and the numbers don't lie. So I'm still gonna follow those numbers. I was on the Lions. That was the only other one that didn't cover. So it's bittersweet there. But honestly, I take the win and I'll lose the money. So it is what it is. But that's where I'm at. Let's talk to the chat. Let's say what's up. Oh, don't forget. Hold on. Time out. Head over to Picks and Parlays contest page. The NFL week wildcard weekend is in the books. I haven't seen anybody with 5. You get 1 point. You have to pick every game. You get 1 point per win in that wildcard round, and I don't think I've seen anybody with 5 yet. I don't know. I haven't totally went through that. I know Brian Gillingham was going through, and shout out to the captain for helping out, going through and like grading some. If you haven't graded them, do your fucking part. But you get a point for every win, but we kind of go through after you guys grade and kind of grade your grading just to make sure mistakes happen. It is what it is. So we'll go through there and check on that. But I got 4 points. I've seen a few people with like 3, 4. I think if you walk out of there with 5, you probably did good. I don't think anybody walked out of there with 6 points. But next round, divisional rounds are worth 2. I think 2. I have to look at my post. I think it's 1 wild card, 2 divisional, 4 conference, 8 Super Bowl. They double. That's what it is. So 2 points per win next week. And I'll probably post those like Thursday. Let the lines settle in. I don't think we'll get a whole lot of line movement one way or the other unless like Christian McCaffrey goes out or like, Baker Mayfield or like, like a quarterback or something like that or Jared Goff or Jordan Love or I don't know. I'm trying to name big people so I don't jinx anybody. But, unless something happens, like Thursday-ish, I'll probably post those spreads and the standings kind of where everybody's at because the points you have from this week will carry over till next week. So whoever has the most at the end of the week, at the end of the year, wins a grand prize. I don't know what that is yet. There's going to be cash involved, and we had a post up to give away something but in addition to cash. Like I know everybody just cash is king. Everybody just wants cash. We're trying to give away other shit besides just cash. Like it's not like less cash, same amount of cash, just like you get a t-shirt and $100. Like, that's a staple, but if you already won that, maybe you want something else. So a lot of people were interested in like choice of your handicapper or like Craig's VIP plays for like a week or something like that. Or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, so let's get out of this. Let's go over to chat. Say hi to some people. Say hi. Jason Spurley says, couldn't wait to come on and complain about Jalen. What was that? That was one of my bets I lost. I followed. I will. I'll ride or die. I won't complain about it. I won't. Because I know you follow some of my stuff, and I'll definitely follow some of your guys' stuff. You guys, this I want to say this nicely. I'm not throwing no shade at anybody. This show at this time slot used to be contest oriented, right? Now it's content driven. And that's what I wanted out of this show. I want a community that, hey, you give me a play. I like it. I'm going to fucking follow. I don't care if it wins or not. It's ride or die at your own risk, right? And I'm going to give you what I'm on. And if you want to follow, great. It's free. It's just us. It's, it's like a virtual hangout. And so if you're from the Midwest, you know what I'm talking about. Somebody's garage or basement. We're just sitting around having some beers and going, you know what? This son bitch right here is going to hit. I'm on it. And then blah, blah, why? Oh, no, I'm on this. No. And then we argue, debate, go whatever. And we all make money at the end of the day. Again, this community and this business that we're in handicapping can sometimes turn into a pissing contest. And I don't give a shit. Like, I'm too old to give a shit. And, like, my numbers don't lie. I don't care if I'm better handicapper than you or not. I don't care if you're betting $5,000 a game or $5. Bro, I'm going to ride with what I can afford and hopefully win some fucking money. You know what I mean? So first possession, 1 catch, 16 yards. I know. I saw that because I flipped the game on late. Me and my wife were watching this series on Hulu called The Bear. I don't know if you ever watched Shameless, but the one guy from Shameless is in it. It's a bear. He's whatever. Great. It's got 2 seasons. It's great. Right? But we were like kind of binge watching that. And we had like 10 minutes for the end of the episode. And then we flipped on the game. And I was like, I missed like the first 5 minutes, right? And I'm like, and then I look up and I'm like, okay, well, let me check ESPN. Let's check the stats real quick. And I'm like, oh, and he had to have, 18 and a half receiving yards. Yeah. And, 18 and a half, 20 and a half, depending on where you got it, right? I did 18 and a half and paid the juice at minus 120, right? And then I'm like, oh, hell yeah. 5 minutes into the damn game and this dude's got 16 yards. I'm like, damn, let's run it. And then that was it. That was it. Like, they said, nope, hey, whoa, timeout, get out of the game. I'm like, what the fuffle? FAFO is my fuck around to find out, I'm trying not to swear. So it's also another just term I use. Me and my wife, so the kids don't know all the time when dad says the F word, even though you can't grow up around me and not know, right? Like, it's just like, I don't know. Maybe it's just the Irish Catholic Detroit in me, but that's how we communicate. My wife, when she first came around my family and like back in Detroit, she said, "You guys are loud," and I'm like, "What do you mean?" She goes, "You're just like always talking louder, and then you say F word like like it's a person, place, or thing." Yeah, I'm like, it is, like, and like whatever, and so when I say FAFO, understand what I'm saying. Go ahead, YouTube, beat me on that. Okay, well, I feel you, Jason Spurley. Randy says, at first I thought teasing the Niners down just like the Cowboys last week, but now teasing the Packers up looks better. I went back and forth. I did not do a teaser this weekend, and there were some teaser opportunities. I didn't really like a whole lot. I thought about teasing the Texans, right? I thought about teasing the Dolphins, though, so that would have been a loss. Listen, I would have been totally okay. I said this on Friday. I would have been okay with teasing the Rams. I got that. I got why everybody bet the Rams. Hot team, all that, blah, blah, blah. I was on the Lions -3, -7, and -9.5. I alternate spread that shit. I lost all three. So for those people that say, oh, your record only consists of you betting on Detroit teams, well, you're a fucking idiot. Okay? You're an idiot. So, if you think that, whatever. But I would have teased the Packers. I would have teased the Bills, and that wouldn't have been enough. I'm sorry, the Steelers. And I would have teased the Bucks out of. I don't know why I didn't bet on money line. Like, I kind of kicked myself in the ass for that because I love the Bucks plus points. As far as the divisional rounds go, I would tease the Texans, but I think the Ravens win. I don't know if they cover right now. I'm not 100% sure on that. I think we're going to get a lot of money in on Texans, and that number hopefully comes down for the Ravens. So I'm kind of waiting on it. That's my thought on that. I would tease the Packers up, even though, again, I'm hoping the Packers win because I think we destroy the Bucks. I'm a Lions fan. Can you tell? Okay. And then what better thing to do for an NFC championship for the Lions? What's better spot to be in than the Packers winning and then you host an NFC championship game? Shut the front door. Are you kidding me? Right? Nobody sees that coming. That's what we're hoping for. Okay, that's like fingers crossed. I wish a motherfucker would, right? Wish, shit in one hand, hope in the other, see which one fills up faster. That's what my grandmother used to say. But anyways, I would tease the Packers up. Honestly, I would tease every underdog up and take points. Because I don't think we're going to get any blowouts this weekend. I would take the Bucks over 10 with the tease. I would, and so when I say we think we're going to beat the shit out of, hold on, we have breaking news from the NFL. Oh, nobody gives a shit. Saints fired an offensive coordinator. How the fuck is that breaking news? Bucks, over 10. When I say I think they're gonna blow them out, they're gonna win by like a touchdown, and to me that's blowing them out. Okay, and the Chiefs Bills, like, now you can give me the Chiefs plus a touchdown. I think the Bills win that game by less than a touchdown, but I think they win that game. So a lot of these situations, listen, there's only 4 games left here, folks. And sooner or later, you're going to be on the public. You are the public, sooner or later. So these handicappers out here that say, whoa, the public's on this. Man, there's only 4 fucking games. Like, that's like saying the public's on this side on the Super Bowl. There's only one goddamn game. There's only 2 sides to be on. You're either here or you're not. Sooner or later, you're going to be the public, right? I'm not going to look too much into that this weekend, but, like, I would tease the Bills to plus points. I know you're not supposed to, but I would. I don't care what people tell you to do. And I would take the Chiefs up because I think that game. I think I can middle that game, and it ends within a touchdown. Either way, I think it's 6 points or less. So either way, you're good. Probably the same for the Texans and the Ravens. Actually, probably the same. I don't think we have blowouts here. So that's my mindset for divisional rounds. And I don't know, I got off on a tangent with teasers, but what up, Julie Carly? How's that snow treating you? Listen, this is a rookie move by Julie Carly. I'm gonna put her on blast right now. Yesterday, she put it on Facebook. If you're not friends with her on Facebook, and you're not friends with real people, I don't know. She put a little Facebook Live thing on there. She went there. She was driving in a snowstorm to the local convenience store, pick her up some beer because she snowed in. And I'm like, this is a rookie move. I even commented, it's a rookie mistake here. You see the snowstorm coming, you got to stock up. And if you think you're going to drink 2 cases, get 4. If you think you're going to drink 1, get 2. Buy yourself a little pint of whiskey too, because if it gets cold, that whiskey will make you feel good. Okay, I'm just saying. Life lessons with Detroit Lenny. On that note, I'm an asshole complainer. Nah, you're not. Like that's I don't know if it qualifies as a bad beat by some standards, but that's a kick in the dick for sure. I mean, first drive, dude's got 16 yards. You only need him to fall into 4 or 5 more, you know? I mean, fucking fall forward, you know? Yeah, no. This is why we can't have nice things, Jason. Damn it. Gatorade tastes good. Blessings to you too, my friend. Question for the better. Do you typically pick out your games for the day and ride them, or wait to see how your day is going before you put in late bets? I'm an early better. Penny on sport. Like football, during the regular season, you probably heard me talk about this during the regular season. Sean Higgs is a fucking expert at this, and got me into this 100%. I used to be the guy that, man, you know, let me see how I feel Sunday morning or Saturday before I throw up some football bets. I'm a week ahead guy. He is a phenomenal handicapper when he bets, like his look ahead line show, you know. It's you know, usually Sunday night he's handicapping the week ahead, right? So I took it a step further. I started doing that about 2 years ago when I started doing this, and like, you know, I met him and started following him, kind of thing. I started following along with that, and I was like, you know, listen, in this business, plagiarism is the greatest flattery, and I was just like writing what he taught me to do. And that's the bet. Look ahead. Not necessarily how he handicaps it or whatever. We've bet on different sides of it, but just look at the line ahead. And then I took it a step further this year, and in the NFL was out 2 weeks. And I was profitable. Very profitable at the end of the day. Some of it was horrible. Though you either like, why not like buy like I was getting on stuff -3, and that line was up over like -9. In some games, I'm like, oh, you beat a 4 or 5 point swing. You're like, God damn, you're doing something right. You know what I mean? But then other times, you know, you risk that injury. 2 weeks is, in my eyes, it's more, 2 weeks was kind of hit and miss. I don't want to say, oh, this is the way, you know, or anything like that. It worked for me this year. We'll see if it works for me next year. You got to ease into that because of later in the season, it's harder because of injuries and resting. In the middle to early parts of the NFL season, 2 weeks out, I don't have no problem with that. But usually a week out in the NFL. NHL is hard to do that, not to bet same day or day before because of goalie ins and out. You never know who's good. And the NBA, for fuck's sake, I don't know how you people bet the NBA day of because you don't know who's playing. Okay. College basketball, I really don't care. I'm betting the night before or that day. Like, I got my college games in today. I'm done. So that to answer that part of your question, unless I live play anything. But I won't bet later games dependent Like my later plays don't depend on how I'm doing that day because I got to think big picture. I got to. Like I'm looking at my overall month to month numbers. I have 12 months to be profitable. So at the end of 2024, I can look back and say I was 6-6. I was, 8-4, and I got to win a month. I'm trying to win in 1 month at a time. So to day, you could have a bad day. Like I'm up 22 units, but I lost 3 yesterday. And if I would have panicked and been like, oh my God, lose all kinds of shit, like I don't think you mean that, like as far as panicking goes, but I wouldn't, I don't like to place a bet depending on another bet. I used to do that in the NFL. I used to bet the 1 o'clock games. And then depending on how I did with some of that, I would place on the Sunday night game. And that never fucking worked for me because I was either trying to catch up or I was playing with house money. And when playing with house money, you get a loose mentality. You just get, wow, it's not my fucking house money. Let's go. If I lose, it's their money anyway. Well, I can't look at it like that. If they lose, that's my money. I won it. It's not their money no more. It's not house. There is no house. House money is my money. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I hope that answers the question. I don't know. I'm on a rant today. Everyone was on the Cowboys. I know they choke in the playoffs, but I still went. Yeah. I was like, 8-0 at home. Like, come on, man. You should have seen it. Your girl had 5. All right, so we got one that got 5. Look at that. 4 is better than 5. I'll tell you that. I got 4. Fucking Lions. I'm going to be on the Lions this week, too. Minus the 6. It's already up 6.5. If you like the Lions, you better get on that shit. If you like Tampa, wait. I think we should wait because I think it'll hit 7. And I hate that. And I already throw so shade nowhere, right? But I know some handicappers. I know this show. And I just watched a preview of a show that's coming out, and it was kind of like the NFL show where you saw. Yeah, everybody saw that online. Every NFL Live, everyone picked the Rams. Not one person, right? Whatever. And to be honest with you, the Lions defense stepped up and won that damn game. Shut them down in the red zone. And that's the weakest part of our team. And I think the Rams are the hardest opponent other than the San Francisco 49ers left in the NFC. And maybe I'm overlooking the Bucs. Maybe. I think the Lions win, but it was like that. All 3 of the panel. Oh, I don't see how the Lions could. They should have been lucky. What, man? I'll fall out of here. Whatever. I'm here. Me too. It's snowing in Houston. I will say this. It is not snowing in Las Vegas, and it is 52 degrees and sunny. With a high today of 59. High 50s, low 60s. But it's been bitter-ass cold. It's about time the sun came out. Appreciate the advice. All day, all day, man. All day, every day. So let's talk. There's what I got going on. College basketball. I'm on Duquesne. I'm on Pitt, Indiana, Cincinnati, NC State, K-State, Stetson, Arkansas, Penn State, and Fresno. There's some iffy spreads right there, 1.5, 2. Sometimes I like to get a little froggy and just take those money line for a little plus money. But right now, again, same way. I would normally take Cincinnati and NC State at that small number, probably just on the money line, pay the juice, right? But then take Kansas State, Stetson, Arkansas. Those are like plus money, plus money lines. Listen, it's just we're in uncharted territory here. So we're going to, stay with the number that's there. And it is what it is kind of thing. So only 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8 games. 8 games, right? 3, 8. So games I want to bet and pull the trigger on for some overtimes was Avs and the Senators, but it didn't. Um, if this game was in Seattle, I might pull the trigger on the Kraken Rangers, but I didn't because it's in the Rangers, New York. Don't want nothing to do with Ducks games. Kings Stars might get to this one. The Kings have only won 1 out of their last 4, and 2 out of the last 5 have been in overtime against Florida and Tampa at home. I mean, on the road. This is a grueling road trip for them, like Washington, Tampa, Florida, Detroit, Carolina, Dallas. You know what I mean? So I lean Dallas short number 2 minus 135. It's a little sketchy. I think it should be higher. I think that number should be higher, which makes me lean towards the Kings, which makes me lean towards maybe an overtime, like, you know what I mean? Because a lot of people are going to take Stars on the puck line, and I don't know if I like that. I don't like the Islanders Jets game at all. Sharks Blackhawks, like, this is a shit show. This is the epitome. This is an AHL game. I'm back. I think I'm back. All right. So, power flickered, in case you were wondering. I don't know if everybody's still watching or what. My power flick, internet power, whatever, power just blinked. And then the internet took freaking forever to get moving. So I apologize. I'm not even sure if we still have everything going. I don't know. But I'm going to end the show because we've power flickered and it before it goes back out and you guys just have dead air. So I appreciate like, share, subscribe, ring the bell. It's gonna be one of those days. Apparently I'm supposed to do some free pick videos. People are telling me that we're having internet issues everywhere. I wonder if maybe the internet's going out across the world. Zombie apocalypse en route. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. But we'll see. Get this stuff done. I apologize for the flicker, all that good stuff, but the flicker of power. We will see you guys tomorrow, 1 o'clock Eastern. Appreciate everybody stopping by as always. Don't forget, like, share, subscribe, ring that bell for notifications. You'll never miss any of our live content, whether we got power or not. And of course, I went to get on my laptop and it's dead. And trying to use the phone to get on to our services apparently I don't know, bro. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good luck unless you're against me. Take care.